What if you could activate easy mode for your business and unlock up to 250K in high limit credit funding, all at a 0% interest rate? That sounds like a cheat code, right? Well, I'm here to tell you it's very possible, and I'm here also to show you exactly how to do it in 2025. So stick with me and stay logged in. And by the end of this video, you have the roadmaps to qualify, the banks to target, and also the strategy to make this all happen. So let's get right into it. What's up, guys? If you are new to my channel, my name is Chess. I've secured well over 400K in business funding for my businesses, and I've helped hundreds of entrepreneurs and business owners access six figures plus to invest in their businesses and investments. So everything I teach here is based on real world experiences, whether it be from myself or also from my clients. And today, I'm going to be walking you through the exact steps to activate easy mode for your business with high limit credit funding. And this isn't just about getting access to the money. That's only part of the process. It's also about doing this strategically and using 0% interest credit to grow your business without paying a dime in interest. So stick around because I'm also going to be dropping a bonus tip at the end of this video on how to make sure that you can maximize your funding through it. So let's dive right in. And first, I'll be defining what is high limit credit funding actually is. When I say high limit credit funding, I'm talking about business credit cards with limits anywhere even as high as 50 to 150K per bank. So what's the catch? They come with a 0% APR introductory period. And this lasts anywhere from 6 all the way to 18 months depending on the card. This is where easy mode kicks in. You get access to a significant amount of capital at no cost during the 0% period. With this, you can use it to buy inventory, fund your marketing campaigns, invest in equipment, or you can even build a cash cushion for your business, all while avoiding interest and also interest payments. And if needed, many of these cards, they do allow you to liquidate the funds into cash and deposit it into your business checking account. So let's talk about why this is especially important in 2025. So every year, the banks are tightening up their approval process. And I've been in the game for a couple of years now, and I can tell you that what worked even last year will not work today. Banks are lowering their approvals even for well qualified clients. So you got to approach everything you do here strategically. And here's what I mean by my strategy. So, first, you would need to know which banks are likely to approve you based on your profile. Second, you would need to build relationships with these banks as well. And third, you need to time your applications perfectly so you would not, so you can avoid red flags. Without these steps, you're just rolling the dice, and that's not how we do it here. Now, let's get into the good stuff on how do you actually activate easy mode for your business. All right, let's get started. So, how can we do this? Our first step is we want to build a strong personal credit profile. So, your credit score, you want to be at least at a 750 score or higher. Minimum, you want at least 720. So, your utilization, you want to keep your personal credit utilization anywhere from 2 to 8%. Too high, you will signal financial strain. And too low, you might make the banks question why you actually need the funding. So your credit history, you want at least 5 years. It's going to be super ideal. Though I've seen people with 3 years and under like work with them as long as they have good, strong supporting factors. No negatives on your account, no late payments, and no collections, no bankruptcies, any of that. If you do need it fixed, I recommend going through credit repair before moving on to business funding. So what we want to do next is focus on building banking relationships. What does this mean? You want to open a business checking account with tier one banks like Chase, Wells Fargo, Bank of America. You want to maintain at least $5,000 liquid in these accounts. Banks like to see that you're financially responsible. And by using these accounts consistently to establish trust before actually applying for credit. So don't go into the bank, open up these accounts, and they may ask you, like, hey, do you want to open up a credit card? You could just tell them no next time because you haven't established trust yet, and you're going to get like a very low limit. So next step is going to be revenues and relationship. What we want to do is keep data points organized from your last applications. This helps make sure that your data points are consistent through your applications and you won't raise any red flags. For example, the last card you applied for, you had a stated income of 500K. And this time, 3 months later, you apply again and you say you only make 400K in revenue. And this would definitely flag you with the underwriting team because if your data is inconsistent, that's when they're like, hey, what's going on here? If you, even if, especially actually, if you apply for even higher limit than last time. And the most important would be always to apply for credit or loan products with a relationship banker. They usually only work with business doing over $1 million in revenue per year. But my relationship bankers do me a favor by working with my clients. And this could be a difference between getting only a 5K approval limit and a 50K limit with one card. All right, now is story time. Let me tell you a quick story to show you how this strategy actually works in real life. So, one of my clients, his name is Daniel. He's based in California and he runs a digital marketing agency. So, he had solid credit. He has a 760 score with 5 years of credit history. But his business only had 2 years of age. And he was also pulling in around 20K a month. And here's the strategy we used to get him 200K in funding in just one round. So we started at Chase because Chase gives very generous limits, and he also had a personal account with them. So I always recommend having a personal credit card with any kind of bank before you go ahead for business funding. And Chase approved him 100K split across two cards, one at 75K and one at 25K. The second bank we went to was Wells Fargo. We went for Wells Fargo because Daniel already had a open business checking account with them, and he also had 15K deposited in there. So they approved him for 25K with 0% APR for 12 months. After that, we went to American Express, and Daniel already had a prior personal relationship with American Express, so all of his cars were going to be a soft pull. He had a strong credit profile, and we helped him secure 30K on his business credit card. And last, we went to US Bank. Finally, we applied at US Bank and we got another 50K, bringing his total up to 205K. By spreading this applications across these four banks, Daniel was able to activate easy mode for his business. He used the funds to expand his team, run marketing campaigns, and also invest in tools that helped him double his revenue within the last 12 months. And that's the power of this strategy. And by following this plan, you're looking at anywhere from 200 to 250K in total funding across just four banks. The key is by leveraging your existing relationships and also timing your applications to maximize your approvals. And here's the tip, the thing that you've been waiting for the longest, the bonus tip. I promised this to you guys, so you might have heard to not waste your 0% interest period, and the clock starts ticking the moment you're approved. So you do need a plan for how you use the funding. Yes, I agree with that. This is true, but you must need a plan before doing anything, right? But there are strategies for you to renew your 0% period year after year after year. This is how I've been cycling my 0% cards for the last 5 years for my businesses and investments. And I believe the name of the game is speed. There are opportunities every day. Would you agree? I would agree. So your success will also depend on how prepared you are for your success. So I always recommend gathering the business capital while you still have time and not when it's crunch time to invest, right? So there you have it. These are going to be the exact steps to activate easy mode for your business with high limit credit funding in 2025. And this is your chance to access significant funding at 0% interest and use it to scale your business strategically. I'm not sure how long these will last, but I recommend you start now. And if you're ready to take action, but you need personalized help, check out my one on one mentorship program or my done for you service in the links in the description below and also in the pinned comments as well. So if this video gave you value, hit that like button and subscribe for more funding strategies every week. And drop a comment below letting me know like what's your funding goal for 2025. So let's make this your best year yet. And this is CashflowChes. I'll see you guys in the next one.